So when I was younger, I definitely thought the educational system was there for my benefit. I thought that over time, things would just kind of fall into place, and if I worked hard, just like in an ideal world, the education would take me to the place that it needed to. But I quickly found that there were a lot of things that needed to change. I found teachers that weren't necessarily helping me in the way that I needed to. I found myself working towards a grade rather than actually learning the content. I realized that there were certain tests that I had taken that I felt overwhelmingly underprepared for, and it was frustrating that I encountered so many obstacles in a system that was supposed to be there for my benefit. And now I'm here today and I'm facing easily the biggest obstacle I face in the educational system, and that's money. Because I know that the next step for me, if I want to make an impact in this world, is college. Because I want to major in international relations, and I want to study foreign languages, and I want to have an impact in this amazing world. But how am I supposed to do that if I don't have someone there to help me build my platform? And so, as I look towards college, I wonder how am I going to pay for that when tuition ranges from $30,000 to $70,000 a year. I mean, that's outrageous to me. And I feel like that's one of the biggest flaws in the educational system today, is the fact that you can work so hard, yet struggle so much to even pay for your future education. And if we, as the US, want to make any sort of change in this globalizing world, we have to fix the little things within our educational system, because education is the future. So that's what I want to see happen in 2017. The U.S. government. I want there to be more of an emphasis on the education system.
Education is one of the most powerful forces in determining the success of the society and how those individuals function within that society. As good as our current education system is, we need to build upon it in order to make our future and build a stronger nation as a whole. And as the United States is such a major player in the world powers, we need to be up to par in our education system. We need to raise our standards in math and reading, in the arts and in music, and in order to build engineers, to build scientists, doctors, just people who are going to help our society move forward. And as a high school senior currently, I do feel that there are things that need to be improved on in order for me individually, or just students in general, to feel like they're prepared in going into college and going into their futures, higher education, whatever vocation they're going to go into. I feel like we need to build upon our current education system in order to better prepare those individuals in order to create a successful society and become a better nation.
And devoting decades to helping disadvantaged students, I am thrilled now to welcome to the stage your next Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos. Come up, Betsy.
Requiring foreign language classes in public education is important. The average American speaks only 0.18 foreign languages, where 60% of the world speaks 2 or more languages. This is important because there's a correlation between the ability to hypothesize in science and an increase in academic achievement on standardized testing with foreign languages. Not only that, but learning foreign languages will allow our students to be better connected with the globalizing world to build relations between countries. We've all had that one teacher that doesn't seem to care that much. So rather than having programs like the tenure, we suggest that we use more incentives for teachers and create more guidelines for teacher evaluations. New technology is being created every day, and that's why it's our best advantage if we use this technology to create personalized learning to create the best classroom possible.
According to the Center for Public Education, the best classroom size is 18, but the average elementary school has 23.6 students. Although this has improved over the past years, in order to maximize learning, we suggest funding schools to hire more teachers and decrease class sizes. One of the biggest issues students looking to get a degree face is federal loan debt. There is $1.2 trillion worth of student loan debt, and according to the White House, 70% of bachelor's degree recipients leave with debt. With the increasing cost of college, this is higher than it's ever been. Loan debt is increasing because government grants and support have failed to keep up with the increasing college costs. This places the load on families instead of institutions, affecting the choices and lives of students. Our country has fallen from the first in the world to 12th in producing college graduates. We propose letting students refinance their loans and cap their payments, as this would take some burden off of those in this situation. However, the ultimate solution to loan debt is making college more affordable in the long run.
I would like to see local control of education. So in that respect, I'm probably a little more conservative. I think the Department of Education probably does some good things, but the locus of control should be at the state and local level. I think we need to bring back vocational and art-based education to the United States. Kids need to be able to express themselves in multiple ways besides standardized tests and sitting behind a screen and looking at a computer. They need to be able to work with their hands. So those are three things I think would make a big difference in our education.
So what I would like to see change in education in 2017 is not so many changes per se, but maybe keep some of the things the same. For example, I would like students with disabilities to be continued to be protected under federal law, not state to state like the Secretary of Education is proposing. I would also like students who were brought to this country when they were babies or young children to be able to stay in the United States and receive the free and public education that they deserve. I would also like to see states follow Oregon so that we can get away from tenure and keep teachers accountable. And not just to show proficiency once or twice in their career, but all the time.
And that's why in 2017 we'd like to see changes in the educational system.
We hope that Trump's administration can carry out this message to better our future generation.